in my head.
You really back? If you back, I'm back. We back. Hi-yow.
There is no need for that.
Please stop doing that.
What? You're 47! What are you gonna do? And you're 40! I'll kick your ass! You guys are 100 years old! Come on! They are all fight.
I knew he wasn't a racist. I've been with him for so many years. He wasn't racist. He said some racist things.
Bow, nigga!
For Pop Rocks, perhaps. Countered by Sky. Sky with a kick right to the face.
Oh, catching the only weight. Taking Darby for a ride, and now Darby!
That I am very afraid of after I'm gone. You guys are going to forget about me.
Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up!
Uh-oh. Queen Aminata using those chocolate kisses, as she calls them. Shades of Dino Bravo.
Yeah.
Because have you ever taken like a Hot Pocket and put it in the microwave for 3 or 4 minutes?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Maybe that was too long.
Mm-hmm.
Man, go be the bum that you was meant to be.
Battering.
Man, he's fired up.
Oh, yeah. Roosh down.
They said, it'll just pepper him up nicely. I said, what the fuck? Pepper?
What do these white people be talking about?
You gotta pepper him up a little bit.
Just pepper him up. Just pepper him up nicely. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
He wasn't racist. He just said racist things.
That don't even make any sense, bro. Like,
That's all.
Why do he sound like that?
Like Tommy Lasorda.
Bro, that sounds crazy. Like he needs help. Like he need a life alert.
Oh,
That's what,
Yeah, he
that's what
dressed.
Sid and Toy Story turned into afterwards.
He was dressed like a toy on Halloween.
look like, I don't know, man. He looked better like a couple of months ago. That was like probably like 6 months back when he was at the Super Bowl. He didn't look that bad.
I look like Pee Wee Herman and Jigsaw like had like a love child. Like, you feel me? Like morphed into. It's weird. Like the makeup.
Yeah, he looked crazy.
He's definitely an extended member of the Addams family.
Yeah.
He looked like his name was Mordecai in his former life.
Mordecai.
Y'all remember the show on Nickelodeon? They had like the puppets and they were called like, I think it was Mr. Meaty or something like that. Y'all remember that? So is that like, okay, Gresh knows what I'm talking about. Like
As a motherfucker.
they worked that. Okay, so for Graham, who was confused, it was like a puppet kind of show. They worked at like this fast food restaurant. It was very like creepy or whatever. If you look it up, if you like, I don't know if you want to look it up. You might stumble upon something else. I don't know. But yeah, they look wild, and it was really like creepy, and it looked exactly like the way he looks right now. So
the cartoon.
You said puppets.
Yes,
right?
they were puppets. They were puppets.
Oh.
So as a child, you were watching a show about puppets called Mr. What?
Yeah.
It was on Nickelodeon, bro. That's back when you watched anything that was on there, you watch it. Like,
Nickelodeon has a
watch
bad
the Romeo
track
show. Like, wasn't Romeo back there watching? Like, you could have watched the Romeo show.
Listen,
nigga, the Romeo show was on at the same time as that.
Nickelodeon had a bad track record. Like, brother, they was obsessed with feet back then, so I'm not surprised.
Bro.
Nickelodeon was dying until Master P came and saved it. And asked his son to do it.
Yeah.
He was like, all right.
The little Romeo show was like really weird. It was a drama, but it was also like comedy. There was no studio audience, but there was a laugh track.
Yeah, like
we adopted this white kid. It was like the
it was like, hey,
back
he was sitting there waiting. Nigga was sitting there waiting for his mom, and he was like, "Yo," he's like, "My mom will come pick me up." And Master P was like, "Yeah, man, that's great. I sat out here with you on the steps, and she wasn't coming." He's like, "Yeah, man, she's not coming, bro." And he was crying like, "Man."
I was gonna just be my son real quick.
Episode he adopted him too, and then he got mad. He was like, "You're not my dad. You need to stop trying to act like you're my father." I'm like, technically, like, nigga, you see?
Yep, that's who Vince looked like.
Bro.
I ain't had no Muppet babies, though. Like, we were watching Eureka's Castle. You know what I'm saying? Some real puppets. You had to watch Mr. Meaty, cuz.
Mr. Meaty is fucking wild, bro.
There was an episode, like, no lie, there's an episode where they do like I think they like run out of like hamburger meat or something like that, and they start cooking like human meat. It was something wild, bro. This was
I'm surprised this was approved for a kids show, a network, but I'm not surprised either.
That's why they canceled Invaders Zim. There's an episode where like they do like cannibalism or something like that on that, and they were like, "Hey, you niggas got too much freedom. We got to cut the plug."
They said we not going for that, P.
Too much freedom, but you named it Mr. That.
4 seasons.
4 seasons.
4 seasons. Oh wow.
4 seasons was more than enough. All right.
Wait, Romeo. That means that Romeo should have been on 10.
Let's kick this off.
I told that little bitch, don't you cross the line. She know that she ain't got no kid, but she gon' swallow mine. Keep one up top, I shoot my shot just like it's Columbine. If I say put it on the floor, then that's the bottom line. Yeah, I told that little bitch, don't you cross the line. She know that she ain't got no kid, but she gon' swallow mine. Keep one up top, I shoot my shot just like it's Columbine. If I say put it on the floor, then that's the bottom line. And I'm the #1 contender in this bitch, still up in this bitch, trying to stretch the difference. I'm always on some different shit. Ay Dios mío, Del Rio flow, I'm just switching whips. If everybody got a price, nigga, then you should get a grip. 415s in the trunk, I make it slump, nigga. If I'm not the best in the world, I see him pump, niggas. To be the best, you gotta beat the best, just what come with it. Lie, cheat, and steal for real, just like when Trump did it. I told that little bitch, don't you cross the line. She know that she ain't got no kid, but she gon' swallow mine. Keep one up top, I shoot my shot just like it's Columbine. If I say put it on the floor, then that's the bottom line. Yeah.
Hi.
Hi guys.
What that mean, CJ? That's slow. What that mean?
What's up? Yeah, Rhea Ripley. Not what it really means.
Okay, I'm with you. Ladies and gentlemen, people with jobs, people without jobs, middle class, upper class, high class, all that, cats, snakes, chickens, ducks, elderly people, and twerkers, we present to you another episode of the Public Enemies Podcast. I go by the name, oh my God, Graham. This is the best thing since wrestling. I believe it is episode 370. How y'all doing? I hope everybody's doing well. Had a good week? Because the weekend is right around the corner, y'all talking about, and I hope you got plans. And if you ain't got plans, make sure you call up that little bitch, you feel me, and let her know what time it is. You feel me? Yeah. Please agree with me. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Agree with me.
Is it me, myself, and I? You feel me? I you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You feel me? That's the voice of the forever champ Jizzle. You feel me? Right there on my, you feel me? Whatever side that he on. You feel me? That's Jizzle. Jizzle, how you doing? You good?
Hot shit, dog.
Does anybody have anything new to share?
Otherwise, I'm gonna stop asking you guys about your life. All right.
This is always so no.
Gresh, nothing new to share. Ben, nothing new to share.
No,
I got bro. We this is the first week the kids going back to school. I can't even be here to enjoy it because I'm gonna be at work.
Trying to force these niggas to open up, man.
Going back to school, tears were shed, getting them on the bus, and then after that, I was like, "Yeah, nigga, you their problem now."
Yeah.
I was kind of mad today because I was operating a cooking show and I couldn't taste the food.
What's the point of me? Why am I here?
I said the same thing. I was there for almost 12 hours.
There's a paycheck, of course, but
yeah, I was like, damn. I ain't gonna let me taste the food. But then I was watching the video because it was shooting it and filming it and recording it, and ain't nobody was wearing a hairnet. And I'm pretty sure I saw somebody sweating in one of them. So I said, you know what? Never mind. I'm good. I will eat when I get home.
At least gloves, maybe.
Yeah, they wear gloves, but
no hairnet.
No hairnet. Like
they don't be wearing hairnets on these fucking competitions at all. And I know these niggas be sweating in the food. They be leaning down over. They be like 10, 9. I'm like, all right, bro.
I'm like,
I seen Paula Dean wear a hairnet with her Golden Girls cut. You feel me? She dead?
No, she's still running.
Not yet.
I think
still running around house body nigga.
Yeah, frying chicken for the culture.
I like how you asked what she did. Ben just casually said, "Not yet." She will be though.
Yeah, bro.
I just had to double check because I was like,
bang.
I don't be like, you feel me? Kill people.
She ain't looking like Vince though, so we straight.
Wow. Okay, cool. Hey, Ben, how you doing? You doing all right? You already answered that question. Answer this question. Answer this question. Where do you want to start?
We started AEW. We got any news for the week?
Do we have any? I mean, everything is news.
I mean, like
outside the ring news?
Yeah.
No, not that I give a fuck about.
Okay. All right. Cool.
All right.
Hey, we started AEW.
Okay.
They putting out the best shit right now, in my opinion, right now. Anyway, so let's start with them.
Okay, so what about AEW is exciting you? What about AEW is drawing you close to the product? What about AEW is getting the juices flowing right now? Pause. What about AEW, you feel me, is interesting you right now? Talk to me.
If I say this, I go back on it and just makes it look like I'm just like going off of old shit, but like Adam Copeland, like, bro, it's a nostalgia thing. Like, I'm saying, like, oh, they putting out the best product right now, and I look like a fucking hypocrite by starting off with Adam Copeland and Christian and be like, yo, man, this is great, but like it tugged on the heartstrings.
Did it?
Tugged on the heartstrings.
Oh, it tugged on your heartstrings. Okay.
It felt like it was a moment for you.
You felt the moment.
I felt like they set it up good, like having the Stokely match and then like having them run down and save him and everything like that, and they hug it out, and they're gonna have the match at Forbidden Door. I think it's cool. I think like, yo, once in a while you need some nostalgia when it makes sense. Because if you're just throwing nostalgia out there for nostalgia's sake, like in TNA, they're like, yeah, man, why don't we get Jeff Hardy and Matt Hardy and the Dudley Boys and let's have another match that nobody wants to see. Like, you niggas are always like, don't nobody want to see that. Like, when it makes sense, I think nostalgia can be like a heavy hitter. I think when you dole it out in like increments, not when you're like, oh yeah, like you remember when this nigga used to be over here? Now he's 57 years old. You still want to see him?
Can I offer a little pushback?
Shoot.
Can offer a lot.
You said nostalgia works, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? You know, when it makes sense, right?
Yeah.
There is a little bit, in my opinion, of a convoluted nature to the story that they're telling, because I feel like it's
100%.
There's two sides pulling against each other, right? Because I feel like Christian still has not closed this chapter on the patriarchy story. And this is why, like, it feels like a little rushed with how, okay, he came out there for the save, but then immediately Nick Wayne, you feel me, right behind him, you feel me, and Kip Sabian coming to, you know what I'm saying, do their little bullshit run in, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, there's this misdirection going on over here because this story isn't necessarily complete. But then over here on the other side, you have this I guess redemption story for these two best friends that or two former best friends that are trying to like work through their issues or their problems or whatever. That's basically what I feel like we're seeing. All right.
Oh yeah, 100%. You are right. Like it's definitely like I don't think he's changed. I don't think he's had this journey of like discovery where he's like, yo man, I was being an asshole. I should be better or anything like that. I just think it's like they were like, okay, bro, like All Out's coming up pretty soon. We need to flesh out this story before we like have you like just jump into it. I think that's what it probably was because the reports like a couple of months ago were that they wanted to do this, and Christian was like, "Nah, I don't feel like doing it right now. I'm doing this over here with Nick Wayne and the patriarchy and everything like that. Like I'm doing this right now." I just feel like I feel like they forced his hand. Like, all right, bro, time's up. Like we got to get moving.
I mean, I can't disagree with that. Because it's like they got this I guess this match that they're gonna be trying to push at All Out with them tagging in Toronto, and that's likely gonna be one of their big sells for that event. So it's like, okay, I understand we got to close this chapter, but we also got to get the ball rolling on, you feel me, the next phase of shit. Gresh, you seem uninterested.
Oh, I am.
You're absolutely right.
But didn't Christian get his head caved in with a concerto like 2 weeks ago?
Nah, it don't count though. It don't count. They ain't do it right. If I didn't do it, then it don't count. You know what I'm saying? You niggas ain't did it right. You know
Exactly. It's like when someone does your finisher, like you kick out it too. It's like, nigga, I didn't do it. I'm not the one who did the rock bottom. Like, yo, I it actually been a slam. Like, you don't know about that because you don't do that.
Saw the video of a different angle and they didn't connect. So yeah, it makes sense.
That's what I was gonna say. I think they figured we all saw that, you know, the execution was not, you feel me, what it was supposed to be. You feel me? So it's like, I think they was like, it's okay if, you know what I'm saying, he comes in.
I didn't get all of it on that one.
Yeah,
these niggas missed.
Yeah, it just feels. Yeah, I do agree though. It does feel rushed because now they're going to face off in London, and we already know Nick Wayne and Kip Sabian is not winning that one.
Nigga, Kip Sabian.
Kip Sabian.
Like that's another thing too. Is like this is their first match back in like 20 years as a tag team, and this is who y'all got.
Yeah, nigga, Nick Wayne,
bro.
No, I'm talking about Kip Sabian. I ain't talking about Nick Wayne. Nick Wayne is Nick Wayne. I'm talking about Kip Sabian.
Kip Sabian was on the first AEW anything, nigga.
Congratulations. Why are you here?
He is the grommet on the pillar. For the pillars, nigga. He's the grommet.
He is the cement that is holding the pillars together.
Oh,
I
man,
think
get that shit out of here.
I think what Gresh is feeling like is like you think like this is his last shot?
Mm-hmm. Oh, for me, yeah. Like if you don't get me out of this, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what you do.
You know what, sir? I like the way you think. You feel me? Let's move forward. You feel me? And march on. You feel me? Like Seabiscuit. You feel me? And MJF apparently had another one of those moments where like he got too far ahead of himself and like he stuck his foot in his mouth, and now he has executed his contract to face off against Hangman Page at full excuse me, I was going to say at Full Gear, at Forbidden Door.
The fun thing about this is they're making it a big deal. Hey, he executed his contract, but he didn't sign anything. So technically he could just take his shit back. It's like, you know what? Never mind. I'll just go with it. But I ain't signed shit. Because he never been a man of his word before.
Yeah, I'm a bad guy.
That's real 2004 heel shit right there, bro.
I did it.
Yeah, I said it. That don't mean I'm going to actually do it. Like, I'm a liar. We're all liars.
I like that.
I'm a politician.
I think it's okay for him to be a liar too. You know what I mean?
You need Hangman. Besides, you need them to do something. This is going to be a 2 or 3 title match thingy. I don't see them like switching the titles back and forth because hell no, nigga. Hangman is he's your guy.
You think this continues on and we see this again like a rematch at All Out with them again?
Them niggas got nobody for him to fight, nigga. It's supposed to be Darby, but Darby's fighting the other dude.
Yeah, I'm just saying because like this is gonna be like if if that's the case, that'll be their third match this year because they fought at Revolution, right? It was
yeah.
Right? Because remember he tried to set Hangman on fire. Remember Jizzle, we was there.
Oh yeah.
Damn, they did so much shit. I forgot about that.
Yeah,
they at least got to get the all out with this shit.
So yeah,
I think this has legs to get to all out. Why not?
Yeah. I'm saying you can do it. I'm saying, oh my god, disqualification, some shit like that. Oh my god, it's a count out, double count out outside.
Right. Yeah.
Or with the idea that Gresh said, like, yo, like I didn't sign anything, so I'm like, and he really executes the contract at all out, so you can get the rematch off of that. I mean, if that's the way they want to go. But yeah, this storyline definitely has the momentum that they could like go that far. And I think like with this being one of like the heavy hitter matches, if you do a rematch and you have the right storyline built around it, I think they want to have that card as strong as they possibly can, especially with another WWE show going on that weekend.
Quite possibly. We'll get to that. Speaking of like giving things legs to you know what I'm saying, stretch and make it to all out, Jon Moxley denied Darby a match at Forbidden Door, and when they went to try to, you feel me, go beat this nigga down, well, they did. They succeeded in that. You feel me?
Yeah,
Ospreay came in. You feel me? Ospreay came in with the save. You know what I'm talking about, and basically laid down the challenge for this 10-man steel cage match. It's a lights out 10-man steel cage match with on Ospreay's team, Hiroshi Tanahashi in his final UK match, you feel me, before his retirement. Kenny Omega, Kota Ibushi, and of course Darby Allin facing off against the Death Riders, of course Gabe Kidd, and
Generation Me.
Generation Me.
Yeah, Mr. Instant Replay and what was the other shit? Slick Nick.
Fast Play. Yeah, Slick Nick and Mr. Instant Replay.
Man.
Bro,
how is Darby Allin the healthiest person on his team?
That's crazy.
Oh, shout out to Andy. He said, Tanahashi's knees finna die for nothing. Yeah.
They've been dead for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna do high fly flow and just his legs just gonna fall off his body.
How do you put these people in a cage?
You got to war games it?
It's got to be a big enough cage, right? You feel me? Like it's got to.
Not really. You just put them niggas in a regular rig and figure it out.
Just the thing about AEW like steel cages they're like bigger than like the regular like steel cages that like WWE and other promotions have. And it's more solid. So I feel like if they put them in there and like it looks a little bit taller too, I feel like you could kind of get away with maybe putting them like in there. But if they go war game style, it's like, yo, you're not gonna be able to call it lights out steel cage. You're gonna have to call it blood and guts.
You got lights out, blood and guts.
I think their cages touch the floor, so I think they got a little space.
Yeah,
I would make that shit the size of the blue steel cage, nigga. Just put all them niggas in the ring and fight.
Yeah, that's pretty much
Try
it.
to get out.
Like just fight and just go spot for spot.
Yeah, fight.
I'm with it. Darby is set to have not Darby, but Will Ospreay is set to have a face-off with Jon Moxley next week on Dynamite. Also next week on Dynamite, Mercedes and Athena are scheduled to face off against Alex Windsor and Tony Storm. So interesting to see how they're playing this frenemies type thing, or at least leaning into the idea that, or the can they coexist of Mercedes and Athena.
No, I have the dynamic of her having the title. Like, yo, what if we do this tag team match and you lose and I just cash in right here? Or to try to beat you. You lucky. You know they don't like each other.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say like I'm a fan of when they like put two evil motherfuckers together just for the sake of it. It's like, yo, we have nothing in common. We don't even like each other. But the one thing that we share in common is that we're both evil. So they put us together. I just like people just teaming up for the sake of it. Like, so I wasn't mad at this. And also I think like I think the match will be really good. I feel like they'll like really like meld together for that.
Well, we'll have to see because what is it? Alex and Tony already put out their little hype video. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get the thing going. You feel me? But Mercedes at Forbidden Door will be in a fatal 4-way for the TBS Championship against Persephone from CMLL. Of course, Alex Windsor from AEW, and then they're gonna do there's a qualifying match for Stardom competitor to join this match. So we'll see what happens with that at Forbidden Door because we got like a week and a half, less than that, pretty much. So next week we'll be doing predictions, pretty much, right?
Yeah, 10 days.
It'll be the best match of the night.
You calling it now?
Calling it now. Calling it now. Best match of the night.
Wow, that's big.
I'm still not sold on Windsor that much. I don't know why. This match will probably turn me into a fan, but I'm just like, you're here.
You don't like the Windsor. You don't like that.
Nope.
You're not feeling that.
Nope.
It's not magical enough.
No.
Understood.
I don't believe in magic at this moment in time.
Do you magic?
That's the reason why I said that, because that song came to my head.
Windsor doesn't say like woo do Windsor.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Hook signed a new deal. Kota Ibushi signed a new deal. So they got that going on.
That nigga Hook came back at the pay-per-view and just never showed back up.
Yeah, they aired a return vignette for him, a little promo last night. Had some Frank Sinatra or something like that playing in the background. You feel me? So that was interesting. Flashed the little Hook sign, the Hook signal up in the air. You feel me? Coming soon. Talking about that like a mixtape drop.
Bro.
Save us, Hook.
He's like a project. Like they're working on it. Like I feel like if they put more time, more effort into building him, like I think he could get to that next level. But there's a lot of starts and stops with like Hook in the way that they build him. It's like he'll be on TV for like 2 months straight, and then you won't see him for a while, and there'll be nothing for him to do. And he'll pop back up.
We should have pulled that Hook trigger 3 years ago when that nigga was on fire. That nigga was on fire for a little bit. But nah, go defend that FTW belt. Like, bro, like, what are we doing, man?
Trying. Not trying, for real, to be honest. TBH.
I'm trying. Bear with me.
Them niggas always be like 2 years too late with people sometimes. Like they did the same shit with Wardlow. Like Wardlow should have been champ way back when. And they're like, no, we'll give you the TNT title, my nigga. That's all.
Champ of what?
He goes, the TNT champ. We was doing that powerbomb shit, nigga. You supposed to make shirts and all that shit.
Powerbomb, swanton bomb, dive into the outside. Like he was hot for a minute, and then they were like, "Yo, you want the TNT title?" And then he wasn't even defending the TNT title on any pay-per-views. They had him like team with like FTR and doing like some bullshit at pay-per-views or whatever. So it's like they pulled the trigger, but then they're like, we really don't care, bro.
Pulled the trigger, dropped the title to Hobbs, won it back just to drop it again.
Yeah, did Scorpio Sky beat him or something? He made that ugly ass Laker version.
You niggas are not gonna convince me that you're fans of Wardlow.
No, of course not. But,
of course, I'm not.
I was a fan of Wardlow for like a hot minute. I was like, oh, he can do this, he can do that, and then like it was time for him to cut some promos and shit like that. Like he was decent, he was okay. Like he could get by, but it was nothing like spectacular. And then after a while, it's like, yo, when you wait so long to pull the trigger, it's like when no one cares, and then you get mad that no one cares. It's like I can't do anything.
He is the definition of, and then I have to speak.
Yeah, you feel me? You know, some people is like, and then the bell rings, and then you feel me, and then I gotta talk. I gotta cut a promo. Ah, man. You know what's crazy though? Braun Breaker makes it work because his voice be cracking and all that shit, but for some reason it oddly fits him.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? There you go.
It's a dog reference.
It's not like your uncle, man. Like, well, we know what you are. You're a killer. Like, you are a star personified. That could have been Warlow if he had somebody talking for him. It was supposed to be Jericho, but you know, I'm saying Jericho got to be on the videos dancing.
Is that Hook? Hook also was mixed in with the Jericho Vortex. Is Hook future star personified?
I don't know, man. You tell me.
Do y'all remember people having the conversation of like Hook or Dominik Mysterio is gonna like pan out to have like the best? Because I don't remember this.
Oh, I remember that conversation.
Okay, so this is why I was kind of upset when they did a lot of start and stops with Hook, because I said a few years ago, I was like, yo, give it time. Hook, and I didn't say Dominik Mysterio, I said Solo Sikoa. I was like, they're going to be top stars. And Solo right now is kind of trying to hold up his end of the bargain.
Yeah, he right there in the middle.
He's trying. Like, that's what I said. He's trying. He's trying. This nigga has main evented the SummerSlam, and did he make it the SummerSlam? Nah, nigga didn't make it.
Yeah, he did with Roman. Because remember Roman.
Oh yeah, okay. All right, okay, so like he's holding up his end of the deal, but Hook is not, and I feel like whenever they have like the momentum, like back when he was involved, back when he was like literally like he was on the uprise, they're like, hey, sticking with Jericho, and stock plummeted right after that.
Oh yeah, the For the World Championship.
Yeah,
that whole thing. Yeah, if Solo Sikoa being you of all people, it might be time to go ahead and put the fries in the bag, bro.
I didn't say that.
Solo Sikoa just be fucking chicken about you a champion, nigga. Hook was FTW champion. They was saying Hook was a pillar, nigga, because he had a cool entrance theme.
Yeah. You don't even know.
You didn't like the Action Bronson team up? You didn't like that? That didn't do it for you?
I mean, I thought that was Jelly Roll in there.
Nigga, Action Bronson didn't like the Action Bronson team up. He said the niggas is weird back there, bro. I don't know what's going on.
Oh yeah, I remember that shit. Yeah, he did not have a good time.
I don't know what that's about. You feel me?
I don't know you don't want big body mess going back there, so you guys better be cool next time you get over there. You know you're gonna wrap him out soon.
Jizzle, what's up with your goat? What's up with your goat? What's up with your goat?
Hey, listen, man. He didn't have fun at the game.
why they did your mask like that? They didn't have a seat for the cut for the mask.
Listen, man. Whatever he said, man, I agree with him, nigga. All right, God damn it, treat him fairly. But come on, man. Like, he's been talking shit about me the last 15 days, nigga. you just shit on Gunther. He was like,
I want to say this, and then we like make this conversation quick because this is like an aside, right? Do you remember Big Vito from WCW?
Yeah. The crossdresser?
The what?
The cross? You said Vito?
Yeah, no, Big Vito.
He said the crossdresser?
I had to make sure I was hearing correctly.
That Big Vito?
He said he saw the quote about, you feel me, Bret saying that he was mad about his SummerSlam suit or whatever, and bro was like, I'm sick of you bitching. You was my favorite. I wanted to be just like you. I was like, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, P. Don't nobody give a fuck about nothing that you saying right now. And you would be the last person I would look to have an opinion on Bret Hart. Like, I'm not putting no type stock into reading this right now, but it's pretty fucking entertaining. But nobody gives a fuck, my nigga.
Oh shit. Wait a minute. Bret Hart's man. Let me go see what Big Vito has to say. You remember Big Vito, right? Crossdresser? No, not that Big Vito. That's exactly how the conversation goes. Nigga, don't give a fuck what you say, nigga. If he want to complain, nigga, he should complain, nigga. I want to sit in the front, nigga. But Bret, we can't even like Bret. You just told us you was coming. I don't care, nigga. This nigga turned into Kanye, nigga.
CM Punk was like, Big Vito, LOL, thought he was dead.
Oh,
OMG, Big Vito.
LOL. OMG, Big Vito. LOL. Thought he was dead.
nah, he did not. CJ's right. This nigga definitely wore a dress. This nigga definitely wore a dress on SmackDown.
Oh, he was wearing dresses.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Even Saturn, nigga. At least when Saturn was doing it, nigga, he was fucking, you know what I'm saying, moonlight suplexing niggas. But
because he was wearing the dresses in the video games.
That's crazy. Cat Williams said he got to that
nigga. Like, yo, blood, I thought that nigga was a Basham. It was Big Vito talking.
Basham.
Why? I forgot all about the Bashams, man.
We have entered into the conversation, which means we need to exit.
Left. On the pivot.
How did we get to the Bashams? Boy, that is wild.
Bald white men. We always get them confused. It's okay.
Bald white men. Yeah. FTR has a tag match against Brodito on Collision this weekend. I think it's the final. No, it's actually next week on Dynamite, if I'm not mistaken. But it's for the finals of the tag tournament. So we'll see how that goes. We'll definitely see how that goes.
Brodito is a great name.
Yeah. Brodito. You not fucking with it? It's like Tex-Mex.
No, I fucking I hate you, man. We're going to hell, dog. Tex-Mex Brodito. Yo, man. Tex-Mex Brodito is hilarious. They got to win now.
Yeah, they definitely got to win. You know who else got to win? You know who else got to bring home a W? You know who else got to eat a W? You feel me? You know what I'm talking about? What that nigga Jameson say? You feel me? I said, is you strong? They said it. They said, I'm strong if you strong. You feel me? I said, we strong, man. You feel me?
We strong together then.
We strong, man. So do you want a W? Do you want to eat a W? You feel me? Anyways, like I was saying, my name is Dominik Mysterio. Got to eat a W. He got to come home with the win. That's not Dominik Mysterio. What are we doing? What's crazy is this shit really say Dominik Mysterio in the photo. Thank you.
You pressed them both at the same time.
Hey, man, push your bitch at the same time, blood. You feel me?
I'm trying. Bro. Shit.
Yeah. My bad. That's the Modelo Negra. You feel me? Speaking in me. You feel me? I'm talking about. But Dominik Mysterio is in the main event of Triplemania this weekend. Vikingo is defending the Mega Championship against Dominik, against Draghi, and against El Grande Americano. You know what I'm talking about?
Wait, that's this weekend?
That is this weekend. That right? Yeah. That's the 16th. That's crazy. Yeah. Are y'all gonna watch this? It's on YouTube. It's free on YouTube.
Oh well, shit. That's all you have to say, nigga.
Yeah, that's all you had to say. Shit, I
watch part of it. I watch part of it because I'm like, bro, like this is like the first week in a long time I was not planning to watch wrestling. So I was like, bro, I was like, yo, so we get a break. So I was hyped a little bit. So like it starts at 9 o'clock. I'm like, I'll tap in for a few matches. I'll tap in for the main event and some stuff here and there.
So when nigga Cheeseburger come out, you know what I mean? He probably gonna pull up.
Cheeseburger.
Crazy. Yeah. Cheeseburgers ROH, bro.
Well, that's an ROH legend right there, bro.
Yeah, last time I watched that nigga pulled up, and I was like, yo, it's lit.
Jushin Thunder Liger gave him the palm strike, passed the palm strike down to him. That's prime ROH right there, bro. That's not really prime, but you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna see the luchadores, nigga. I know.
Did you see Catalina at the little soccer game? I wish I could show y'all. I wish I could show you. I can show y'all. She is my boy. Rice. telling you, my Bluetooth ain't even on. I can't even send it from the phone to extend. You feel me? Love. You feel me? And I'm talking about that. I think niggas should, you feel me, be able to enjoy the fruits of. I'm talking about, but I try.
I know they're gonna wheel them out. That's why I'm like, yeah, I'll check it out. I ain't gonna be doing nothing else at work.
Yeah, I don't really know what else is on the card. If I'm gonna be honest with you, you feel me? I just wanted to mention that Bret was finna do his thing. Here's the video.
Good God.
My Lord Jesus. Yo, Sean. Hickenbottom.
Great live show charisma.
Yo, great editing by Graham right here too.
I thought that was you feel me, a good catch, a good cut. You feel me, a good little. You feel me? I mean, some slight. You feel me? Some slight.
Yo, Hickenbottom. You know what to do.
That's
yeah,
man. That's CMLL.
That bottom.
Gotta make the phone call. You know who else they got to call though? I ain't gonna lie to you.
Ghostbusters.
Kaya Dream. Is that her name? Kaya Dream? Kaya?
Oh yeah, Dream. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
She's fire. You feel me? I don't know how dope she is in the ring. You feel me? I've only seen like a couple of match clips. I've
actually seen 2 matches of hers. I wouldn't say she's a ring general, but she can definitely hold her own if given the right opponent.
I'm saying, you feel me? If they sign in a bunch of bad bitches, then you feel me? It only makes sense in my eyes.
Be consistent.
You feel me? Like, come on, bro. Put the pieces together. You feel me? Like, you're so close. You know what I'm talking about? But
she's like, I'm definitely surprised that they haven't even like put her under an ID prospect. That's how good she is.
It's the reality of wrestling, so I don't see them like taking forever if they're going to show interest or whatever to like reach out.
Got called book.
He said she might be a prospect.
Yeah, give her a prospect so she can be on Evolve, that other show that I barely watched.
I'm not watching Evolve. I am
only
proud
like
to
one
say
episode.
that I have never watched an episode of Evolve, and I'm proud.
I did it out of curiosity, and I just keep forgetting because
I remember the first night they put it on. Niggas like, man, this is about to be the new rival to Dynamite. I'm like, y'all some liars, man.
Because why don't you just let it be for what it is, man?
Absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting.
Like, let it be what it is, man. It's Young Bulls. This is the Young Bull Network.
The Young Bull Network. Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. Did anybody watch the TMZ or the Fox thing or whatever about Hulk Hogan?
No.
Yeah, I saw part of it. I wasn't wasting my time. I saw clips.
Oh, you fucking traitor! Oh, you watched it. Oh man, I'm so disgusted in you.
Yeah.
I saw the names involved. I said, yeah, I'm good.
I watched the clip where Mark Henry was like, "Yo, I try to get this man to go to like some HBCUs and like apologize and like learn, educate himself." And he was like, "Yeah," he said, "It's been advised to me that that's not the best thing for me to do." And I saw the part where Vince was like, "Hey, nigga said some like racist stuff, but that don't make him a racist." I'm like,
I think if he says I'm racist, that makes him racist.
He said
I'm not.
I'm not 100%. I'm a little racist, you know.
okay. He said it. And the other thing was when they pressed him about this, they were like, "Hey, yo, you saying this stuff?" He was like, "Man, we used to all say that back in the day where I grew up at. It was just a common thing." I'm like, "All right, bro."
Listen, I'm just ready. for them to stop talking about this nigga because he dead.
From the mean streets and the back alleys, you feel me, of Clear Lake, Florida, for sure. Yeah, that's
I
what
think
it
it
was.
I think it was Stevie Ray that did like a few weeks ago. Like everybody, like Stevie Ray was like, "Hey, look, he ain't never said nothing racist to me. That's all I know. I know he never said anything like messed up to me." And I'm like, "Got you, bro."
Stevie Ray be doing shit.
He has his own podcast.
What?
Absolutely not. Doing what? Talking.
Talking about NWOB team.
Ain't no way Stevie Ray be out here doing shit. I don't
He
believe
got his own. He got his own pod. He was on there. He was like, I'm not gonna say nothing about it because he was always good to me. He was the reason me and my brother got our push as a tag team. So I can't say nothing about him. All I know is he never said anything to me. I was like, okay.
So he's like, I don't know about them other blacks.
He said, man, he called y'all niggas. He ain't called me a nigga.
He thought
that nigga knew better, nigga. Like Stevie Ray, he definitely called you a nigga. He was probably like, Booker T and his nigga brother. I hate niggas was front flipping. Niggas was front flipping for that shit. Yo, man, let this nigga rest in peace, sis.
Nah, bro, we see it all the time. This is something that they always do with celebrities. Like, I'm trying to get the last few dollars I can out of this man's like tragedy and of his life and death and everything like that. I'm trying to get the last little bit I can before the news cycle moves on to the next thing. Like it happens with every major celebrity death.
Oh yeah.
No,
like, that's
what I'm ready.
I was listening to Wrestling Observer this morning, and Meltzer was like, yeah, as far as ratings, NXT blew that shit out the water. Like nobody was watching that shit, but it was on. You feel me? So for those of you that caught it, y'all caught it. I was on there. You feel me? So salute to me, but nobody watched that shit. That's what Meltzer said verbatim. Those was his words.
Like,
he didn't give a star rating for Vince's performance.
Nah. He didn't do that.
Because like outside of the initial shock of Hulk Hogan's death and people dick riding and everything like that, like, oh, it was one of the great. Like, if he wasn't like in the position he was, wrestling wouldn't have gotten to the heights that it was. Like, no one is ever going back and like watching a Hulk Hogan match that isn't the one with The Rock more than once. Like, no one's going back and say, hey, throw on that Hulk Hogan match from like Bash at the Beach 1999. No one's saying that.
You're actually lying.
Nigga, what Hulk Hogan match you going back? What Hulk Hogan match you going back to watch?
I'm not taking up for Hulk Hogan because I'm not the nigga that's going back to really watch
wrestlers.
Nigga, nobody is watching the matches.
There's definitely an audience that still loves Hulk Hogan that's going out there.
Okay, I take it back. Anybody under the age of 45 is not going back to watch any of that stuff. I'll put it in that perspective. If you are the age 45 and up, you're not going back and watching like, hey, let's throw on that Hulk Hogan match for anything. I've seen these matches.
In real time.
I humbly disagree. I feel like anybody that agrees with the like establishment and the idea along the lines of the thin blue line or along the lines of, you feel me?
When I say nobody, I don't actually mean nobody. I mean, there's a small amount of people. I mean, like as a large number, no one is like I'm saying like a large group of people aren't just like flocking back to watch these old matches, like talking about it. When they put out the highlight clip of like Hulk Hogan's like greatest moments, it was like 1 minute and 30 seconds.
Honestly, I just wanted to argue with you.
So
okay,
anybody that's gonna watch the matches is gonna have to go. They're just gonna watch the matches, then burn a cross in somebody's yard afterwards.
Oh, speaking of matches that people may or may not want to watch, speaking of matches that people may or may not want to watch, apparently and reportedly, the WWE is attempting or planning on counter-programming AEW All Out with some random September PLE that I was actually wondering about just a few days ago. if they were going to do anything in September, or if they were just going to do the late August and then whenever the fuck Crown Jewel is in Australia. But reports have come in, so I can finally get to my point, that the WWE is planning on counter programming All Out with a possible John Cena and Brock Lesnar main evented PLE on Peacock and Netflix, everywhere else.
Oh yeah, that's definitely good. It's definitely gonna make me not want to watch All Out. Let me see John Cena in this fuck.
Let me see this dude spam suplex after suplex after suplex.
The wildest part about it is like, wasn't it like a year ago or earlier this year where Nick Khan was saying, yeah, we don't look at AEW as competition. They're not competition to us. Like, we are on a different like wavelength. It is like, yo, you look like a hypocrite. And I know he probably doesn't care. I know none of them probably care, but it's like you definitely see them as competition, because for the last, like, what was the last two AEW pay-per-views, y'all have had NXT shows lined up that were booked completely in bad faith, and the cards like had like contract signings and face-offs and stuff like that on them. It's like all this stuff could have been done on an episode of NXT on like a Tuesday or something like that, but y'all wanted to put it on here because you were like, oh hey, y'all go out there and y'all cause disruption. It didn't work. So what do? You bring in like your first string to try to do something to disrupt. And I think it was like Meltzer had said something like that. They want to put TNA as like, they want to market TNA as like the second like biggest wrestling company above AEW, and I'm like, bro, that's not gonna work.
It's not gonna work, dog.
It's not 2000 it's not 2010 anymore.
Well, they want to like devalue them, right? Because at this point, like the conversation, I guess is kind of looking to the idea that WWE is kind of split up all of these relationships with these streaming companies and these different service providers and these different cable companies, that like who is AEW going to turn to when it's time for them to renegotiate if they're not going to stay with like Warner Discovery. AEW like has that, and then they have like shit, I don't even know who else they have partnerships with. Oh, my bad, Amazon. You feel me? That's like the only other thing that's like on the market. WWE is with Peacock, with Netflix. They're with, you feel me? They're finna be with ESPN. You feel me? Like they got all these. They're with CW. You feel me? They're with USA. Still got all these different like arms and all these different like companies, to where it's like, yeah, it seems like their goal is to try to make it hard for AEW to like try to make it hard for AEW like overall in general in the marketplace, and then also they want to dominate the conversation of whatever weekend that is to kind of, you feel me, minimalize whatever dope shit that they're doing. Kim in the chat says Tony Khan been talking shit for years and people have problems with Nick Khan counter programs.
That was gonna be my rebuttal.
I don't mind. Listen, yeah, I don't mind him talking shit. You know what I mean? I don't mind him counter programming, nigga. This is war, nigga. Like, you're supposed to downplay your ops, nigga. Like, them niggas is dirty, man. Them niggas ain't got shit on us. Like, we ain't even worried about them, even though we're spinning their block every single time they try to do some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It don't matter if they. It don't matter. It's up to the producer or the, in this case, the booker, to keep fans interested in whatever show they got.
I think this like all rides on like just hurt feelings from like a few years ago when they was getting their shit kicked in by AEW and had to switch nights. And you've seen it like every time that they've ended up on the same night. What does NXT do? They overload the show so that way, like to try to like to keep numbers on them. And you see that they follow them around on the last few shows. Niggas still mad. You could tell me all you want, like this is a marathon, it's not a race or whatever. You can say whatever you want, but I know feelings are still hurt. I know the reason why they're still trying to try to like take them down and devalue the company or whatever is because they're still mad about that.
Yeah, they're the bully. They got punched in their face. You know what I'm saying? And now they're just fucking over here subliminally. You know what I'm saying stuff. You know what I'm saying? Give more love than your city than you do. They're doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yes, throw a show on. When they doing that shit, yeah, throw the show on that shit. Because why not? Throw it on Tubi or something. like anything to get eyes away from them. Nigga. It's war, nigga. I understand the war tactics. I understand Tony Khan's like, yo, man, you niggas is doing this shit because you niggas can't fuck with us. And then they're like, all right, hold on now. He's falling into it. They fall into their own lane. Like, you got your lane, I got my lane. Tony's realizing that because he was over there talking about, we're going to put them out a bit. Like, no, you're not, big homie. No, you're not. And he's been trying to settle down.
How much interest do you have in a John Cena and Brock Lesnar main event in 2025?
Zero, my nigga.
After this?
Not at all, bro. Like,
None. Because when I sat down and actually processed Brock's return, I felt nothing the second time. I'm like, oh, like, you know how sometimes you rewatch, you be like, yo, this is a big moment. You just like, yeah, that happened.
I call it like, yo, these niggas out here. And people will say like, oh, the fans loved it. The fans in the arena loved it. I'm like, these niggas should cheer for damn near anything, bro. I'm sorry. And we've talked about it on the show ad nauseum. When you're in the building and some shit pops off, you're gonna cheer, you're gonna go up because it's happening in the moment. When you get a chance to process it, you like, oh, this sucks. This stinks.
Man, we was at All In. We was cheering from pretty much almost everything. But then when you look back at it, I'm like, why the fuck did I cheer that? Because I got video of us like just reacting to stuff. I'm like, what the fuck were we doing? After you sit down and process it from the outside looking in instead of just being there. So.
I think it was Bully Ray was like, hey, Vince McMahon should come out and like be with John Cena during his final run, like during his final match or whatever, come out and hug him. He's like, the pop will be huge. And you know what? As messed up as that sounds, with everything going on, he is 100% right. Yeah. If Vince McMahon walked out there, they would cheer. They would be like, oh, Vince is back. They would sing a song and everything like that. And they talk about how it was an iconic moment. And when you tried to tell them about like, yo, there's a case going on. He did some awful things. And they would victim blame him. They would say, hey, it's just wrestling. It's entertainment. So I already know a lot of these people or whatever, a lot of wrestling fans, if you're looking to them as like a measuring stick of like morality and like who you should put your trust in, your faith in, who you should side with, don't side with them niggas. It's like any sports fan. Like, yo, Ray Rice did all that shit. He got to come back and play on the Vikings, and people weren't mad when he was doing what he was doing on the field. No one said anything. They didn't care. They weren't out here protesting. They weren't out here like, get him off the field. They didn't care. Any sports fan, they don't care.
It's all about the almighty dollar and what can you do for my team.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Them niggas gonna say they ain't watching the Fed no more for like 3 days. They're gonna be right back to live tweeting it, dog.
You
like,
saying 3 days? My nigga, they said they weren't gonna watch the Fed when Brock came back, and they was back live tweeting 8 hours later for Raw.
So it's the same thing in wrestling, right? You feel me? Like, what can you do for my team? It's all about the almighty dollar. That's the, you feel me? That's what I serve. You know what I'm talking about? So when Nick Khan says something like that, something like, as long as there's no criminal charges, or at least, and I don't want to put words in his mouth, so you feel me, reiterate that, and let me also rephrase that as well. But I think there was a report last week in the newsletter, the Observer newsletter, where Meltzer was saying that, you feel me, upon his sources, Nick Khan's general rule or something like that is, if there's no criminal charges, then it's all clear. So in a situation like Brock Lesnar, you know what I'm saying, if there's no criminal charges against him personally, even though he's mentioned in this Vince McMahon case, it's like, it's still a green light because there's no criminal charges against him. And the loophole, right? Mm-hmm. So with that said, does that also like open the door for people like Alberto Del Rio to, you know what I'm saying, be introduced back to WWE TV and programming?
Oh, 100%. If Triple H cared for it, but that's the thing. Triple H don't give a fuck about that nigga.
Bro, that's the
You
other
ain't talking
thing.
about Lesnar.
That's
nigga,
the part of it. CJ guys are right on the nose. His name isn't like that. Like some people are like, oh, it'd be cool if first off, nigga. Like I'm gonna be honest with you, he's taking too many shots at Triple H, calling him Big Nose and everything like that over the years. I think if you were a little more fair skinned, he would forgive you. I mean, but that's the subject for another time. But yeah, I don't think he's coming back. I don't think like the name isn't big enough. It's like, oh, you're not gonna make me that. You're gonna be more trouble than you're worth. For me.
You ain't even popping in your country no more, blood. Nobody in Mexico wants to see you like that.
They like him over there, bro. They go up from over there. They definitely go up from over there.
That's literally it. That's it. Because when they went over there for that Mexico Super Show, they was on Rey Mysterio's cutting a promo. They was chanting for Del Rio. So that's what I'm saying. He got some fans over there.
If I can get them same reactions by bringing Dominik Mysterio down there, fuck, I need you for. Like I don't need you, dog.
I think that's what they're trying to serve that audience instead of, you feel me? Because that audience is not necessarily happy with the Vikingo move. You know what I'm saying? Because they feel like it's like this is your chosen one, and we like him, but like in the moment, they feel like, you know what I'm saying, at least from I've read on Lucha Blog and shit like that, it's like they feel like Del Rio is the best heel that AAA has to offer right now. So it's like, why wouldn't we go with that? And why wouldn't the company go with that? You feel me? Shout out to my nigga Banks. You feel me? Instead of Vikingo, who this new company who's buying, you feel me, and taking over is, you feel me? This is the one that they're serving up on a platform. Like, yeah, we like Vikingo, you feel me, again, but we want to see somebody that we are behind, you feel me? And so I feel like Dominik is like the compromise in the interim when they figure out if they're going to release Del Rio or what they're going to do in that regard.
They have Mr. Iguana.
They do. So, I mean, I don't know. Bringing it back to somebody like John Cena and his whole deal with Brock Lesnar. Once again, he's reiterated that he doesn't choose these fucking matches. I think he was on like Kimmel or Jimmy Fallon or something like that. Yeah, there you go. He was like, I'm not the one to be choosing this shit. You feel me? I'm gonna show up and do my job, but nigga, stop blaming me because they want to bring this fuck nigga back. I ain't had nothing to do with that.
This is the third time he said that. He said that on SmackDown. He said that in an interview that he had on the street like a couple of weeks ago, like the day after SummerSlam. And he said it on Fallon. He was like, yo, y'all line him up, I'll face him. Like that's been his like attitude towards all of it. And he's been saying that every time he's got the chance to put it out there. And I think it's like, yo, like nigga, it's just my job. Like I gotta do this. Like they setting this up for me. Because Triple H like going and say like, oh, you know, he was really instrumental in Brock coming back and he said he wanted to face Brock. Like, nigga, I did not say that, bro.
Well, I mean, if that's the case, then who the fuck decided to pull the trigger on the John Cena and Logan Paul match that we finna get at Clash of Paris?
Yo, niggas, dog.
Big nose again, bro. Like, yo, just thinking about. And then when you talk about it, you say, hey, like, I feel like they're wasting John Cena's time on Logan Paul. You got niggas who are saying like, oh, Logan Paul is one of the best wrestlers on the roster, and he's better than 90% of the roster, and he's getting more time than like everybody else on the roster because he's that good. And I'm like, if everybody on the roster had 3 months to prepare for a single match ahead of schedule, they'd be great too. Like, yo, like I don't want to see this. I don't care if he's good in the ring. There are other wrestlers backstage that are good in the ring that they could have gone with. I'm tired of seeing this man put into like big match situations. I know they're like, oh, he's cool and like he has a following outside of it. I don't care about none of that, bro. It's slop.
You already put me with Travis Scott. You know what I'm saying? Like we're doing this again. Like, and then that kind of gives kind of some credit to what he's saying. Like, I don't get to choose these matches. I don't want to fight Logan Paul.
I mean,
if you press John Cena about Logan Paul and they asked me if he wanted to face him, I think he would probably be like, yeah, why not? I don't think he would. I think as where Brock, he'd just like give like a vague answer and be like, yo, man, look,
People listen.
nigga, it's not a card.
I watch
Which
him
is
work every day.
given like Brock's track record and Logan Paul's track record, he's more willing to say, yeah, why not to Logan Paul. You feel me? Or at least that's our assumption, that he's more willing to say, yeah, why not to Logan Paul, but willing, but you feel me, for Brock Lesnar, he's like, I mean, you feel me? They line up, I knock him down.
Whoa, we'll see my new movie though.
The weirdest part of all that is like, nigga, you're dancing around the Brock subject and saying I didn't pick him, but you've been really like adamant about being supportive of Vince McMahon. It's really like, it's really weird.
Yeah.
Listen, they told me to say that too. You know what I mean? I don't want to say that.
Last thing was, he had a backstage segment with R-Truth last week where R was like, hey, if you back, I'm back. You know what I'm talking about? And I'm excited. I'm me again. Cena put this whole little thing in the air and was like, yeah, you been acting hella weird. You feel me? I was concerned about you. You know what I'm saying? You tried to ruin wrestling. Remember that? You thought that was going to work. You know what I'm saying? And it was just like, Truth was left confused. And
yeah, that's right. Blame it all on the black man.
Now that I had time to process this shit, that irked me a little bit. That irked my soul. Like when I bring up like, hey, that irked me a little bit. Niggas were like, oh, y'all thought WWE was gonna re-sign R-Truth and put the world title back on him. No, nigga. When he cut that promo, I was like, yo, I'm going to be taken serious. I was like, okay, cool. Let's see what you can cook in the mid card. Let's see you chase after the US title. Let's see you chase after this, that, and third, whatever brand you on. Nah. Triple H like, yeah, we're gonna have you feud with Aleister Black, have him help him turn heel.
Yeah.
And then
we're gonna pass that shit on to Damian Priest and let him take it from
and then as soon as John Cena go back babyface, hey, I'm back too. Click heels. Fuck you.
That's what he should have been like. He should have, when he came back, like he was like, "Hey, what's going on?" Like he should have been like, "Hey, bro, it's still like I like you broke my heart, bro. Still fuck you." They should have ran it with that like angle, but I see why they pushed the reset on like both because they're like, "Oh, his emotions are connected to John Cena, and like he's a parallel of John Cena." So if he is good again, then why wouldn't R-Truth be good again? And then also they put no stock into any of this, so I figured it was easier for them to just be like, hey, this is the reset button.
Yep.
I guess so. I mean, I feel like
that's on me. That's on me. I need to stop caring about this shit. That's on me. My bad.
Why are you so surprised? Why are you surprised about shit? Like, oh, what? So he's good. So that means he's good again. What do you know, man? The emotional tie to your hero. Once your hero turns good, then you're supposed to turn good too. So it kind of goes with the story. So you can make an excuse for yourself for liking it. But at the end of the day, go fuck, nigga. Hey, did my nigga get signed back or not? Okay, he got paid.
Yeah, he got signed. He got signed. Well, he got a new contract. So I'm like, hey man, go make your money.
He wasn't giving him shit when he was doing that evil shit. You know what I mean? Like he was still have goofy, like, you know what I'm saying, kind of silly type shit. He was still doing that, so it was still always there. So man, when you lean back, you know what I'm saying, when you lean back into what's getting you paid, nigga, like shit, yeah, I mean, might as well, shit. If he good, you know what I'm saying? If Cena can go back to face from being healed, then R-Truth getting too. Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
So
retcon all of it.
What's the difference with the We Want Truth movement and the We Want Cross movement? Because we've seen a lot of these situations, like in recent memory, where fans are trying to push the WWE to move in a certain direction. You know what I'm saying? Even when the booking says that we're going left, like fans are like, okay, can we push them to go right? And with our support and try to use our voices to speak up for some of these performers. But like, what's the difference between We Want Truth and We Want Cross? Because now we're sitting at a situation where Karrion Kross, whose reportedly contract has expired with the WWE, I believe as of August the 10th. and now he's a free agent. But there's a lot of people and a lot of speculation that maybe this was the work. Maybe he's still signed. Maybe he's re-signed. Maybe, you know what I'm saying, he has an opportunity to pop up somewhere else. Like, is there something to be said about how the company, the WWE, has reacted to Kross versus how they reacted to the response with R-Truth?
I think them niggas don't really care because they've been through the worst of this we want shit. They like that yes movement shit. When them niggas all rushed the ring and then they was all in there like they ain't had no choice. Like the truth shit was big, you know what I mean? But like they ain't worried about, listen, you're gonna like or who we want to like, whether you boo or not. You know what I mean? Like I seen Roman Reigns get forced down people's throats, like John Cena early. Like that's what's gonna get paused. Yeah, definitely for sure. And then, but you know what I mean? Like they seen the worst. So like a couple week one Kross fucking signs and shit because nigga, just 3 months ago, y'all was just bringing up the Adam Cole fucking promo.
That's what I'm talking about.
You know what I'm saying? Like now y'all niggas decided to care for who we wanted to care for. Triple H had this nigga as the man in NXT, and then y'all was like, oh, Adam Cole cooked this nigga though. And then all of a sudden, when he gets over there, like you niggas do this shit with every person, and there's nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? You want to see your favorite people win. Like, yeah, nigga, I'm climbing this bruiserweight mountain for years, nigga. Like, listen, man, let my nigga bruiserweight break some fingers. But like that,
I'm about to say that the hop off of what you were saying too, like people, because I had this conversation with I was like, people was dogging on him when he came back and interrupted the bloodline, and they was like, well, he eventually grew on me, but I'm like, my nigga, he was doing the exact same thing then that he was doing now. Nothing changed. The only thing that changed was his hair got longer. He went from a curly top to a long press. That's literally the difference. Nothing changed. He had a couple of henchmen in the Final Testament. Y'all shit on that too. And then it's just him and Scarlett again. Like nothing changed. So, he grew on me. He's literally doing the exact same thing.
Hair to touch the shoulders. Like his hair touch the shoulders now. He's falling and praying again. So you know. Also, you like the intro and shit. So
yeah, I think with the whole the difference between R-Truth and Karrion Kross, like on the different levels of like backstage, like pushback, or just like overall people being upset, is like shout out to Andy. That's exactly what I was saying. Like they like R-Truth. R-Truth is like friends with a lot of those people. He has the tenure. He has the years behind him. He has the catalog of like segments and matches and things that he's done in his career. Versus Karrion Kross, who people think that he's cool. People like, oh yeah, you know, like Gresh said, like people say that, oh, he's grown on me, and like over time they've been converted to fans and everything like that. But I don't think it's as deep as like people's love for R-Truth. People want to see R-Truth retire and not get like, okay, well, his contract is going to get renewed or whatever. They wanted to see like an end to his career at his own, like him calling it for himself. Versus Kross, it's like, okay, well, you're cool, but a lot of like the fans like online and even in the building, they're cool on him. They're like, okay, this dude cool. But then you see the other half, they're like, I'm not really impressed. I'm not really sold. So I think like the online like outrage and like the fans and everything like that, like I think they're just more so divided. I think, like I said, one half is really passionate and they're really like, give him a chance. Like he was never given a fair shake, and the rest of them are like, I don't care either way. So I think it's this mixed. I think it's a mixed reaction, and they are like, okay, we'll just ride it out and we'll just move on. Like, but also there are little things to look for. It could be a work. They haven't removed his T-shirt or moved it to like the sale like clearance part, like what they usually do when a wrestler is released.
Yeah, I don't know. I think there's something to be said about like the reactions to Kross and like how some people like are trying to like push this through. I feel like it's been building. I don't feel like this is something that's like coming out of nowhere. I feel like WWE is like well aware of the reactions and like the online support that he's getting. But when it comes to like the difference between him and like R-Truth, it's like I feel like fans and people like felt that nostalgia with R-Truth. And like honestly, as much as people talk shit about some of the comedic moments of WWE and like pro wrestling in general, I feel like when they took away R-Truth, it's like, yeah, but you don't have anybody else that's gonna fill that void. So who's gonna be the comic relief, and who's gonna be the one that like provides levity to some of these serious situations that you try to, you feel me, convey? Like who's gonna be that person that's gonna come in and, you feel me, like provide like a cool moment that's gonna make people laugh? And I don't think they had anybody to do that. Just like I don't feel like they have a baby face that's gonna be able to take the position and the place of Cody Rhodes at the moment. Like I feel like these moments are kind of like, excuse me, I feel like these performers are like kind of have their role, and like Kim says again, like R-Truth has a unique personality. I think with Kross, like the people like him, but like if there's no real direction for him and people don't necessarily, I don't even know if people feel like they know what they want to see Kross do, other than they like his online presence, like his personality, and they want to see him involved. But I feel like at least the idea that they want to see him involved should be enough for WWE to say, let's try to find something for him, rather than, I don't know, turning the other cheek or looking the other direction or misleading fans when they yell, "We want Kross," and say, "Oh, you want Brock? Cool, we did it for you." You know what I'm saying?
Bro, you take
that shit. I'm like, bro, shut the fuck up.
Bro, take LA Knight, right? And what he's been like this last 3 years with LA Knight. Now switch Kross with it. They will be chanting, "We want LA Knight," the exact same way.
I think LA Knight has much more. LA Knight has much more of a following, bro. Like if they released LA Knight or whatever his contract ran out, I think it would be more of like an uproar, because he's loved by both sides. Kross,
he's a serviceable guard. That's how they're looking at Kross, man. They do a "We Want" chant about everybody every other month, nigga. We getting this "We Want" Mellow chant to see if we can get this shit going, man. Kross had his moment when he did that little fucking promo shit right after WrestleMania and shit. That shit was dope. You know what I'm saying? But then what do they do with it after that?
He said on Ariel Helwani that Triple H was not a fan of that, and he had to explain to Triple H that he was just like not being serious, that it was a work.
Well, and it doesn't make sense the way, especially the way that Triple H, like in NXT, nigga, like he was whooping everybody, dog. Like it was crazy. Like he was whooping everybody. And then I don't want to use it when he got called up. He had to wear the stupid mask and shit. And then they took Scarlett away and shit. Like there's always bumps in every career like that. You know what I mean? Like they wanted LA Knight to be fucking Max Dupree. So
yeah, but I mean,
there's a lot of
LA Knight got caught in like kind of like a good place, because Vince McMahon was ousted right as that was going on, so he was able to convert back to LA Knight versus Karrion Kross, who had to live with a lot of that shit and then get brought back, and then he had to kind of like restart from scratch and still had that kind of stink on him from the last time around.
Yeah, I think the niggas did what they always do, man. They never strike while the iron's hot. Like after that little promo shit, nigga, he should have been right in one of the mid-card title shits, nigga. Like you're fighting for the Intercontinental belt today. Like they give him the shit. Like him and AJ Styles, like what they did with Sami, they could have did with AJ Styles with the fucking Intercontinental belt. But sometimes they just don't, you know what I mean? Like it don't go. Like I applaud fucking Karrion Kross for saying what he's saying and doing what he's doing. And he deserved to sign that contract, nigga. And I think WWE was fucked up for doing him the way they did. But that's how the niggas go.
Didn't they only offer him a contract?
Yeah, like he said that they offered him like a contract and they didn't offer anything to Scarlett. And when he asked about like certain like numbers and things like that for like t-shirt sales and stuff like that, they hit him back was like, nigga, sign it in 24 hours or don't. Like, stop asking questions. We're not answering any of that. Like, either sign a contract or don't.
Oh, at that point, I would have been like, well, fuck it. Like, you don't want me? I'm not finna force my hand. I'm not finna force myself to be here and you don't want me here.
Yeah, he still wants to be there.
He wants to be there.
on Helwani as well. He said like there's still a conversation to be had. There's still things to go over. And I'm just like, and Ariel even asked him, he was like, at what point are you gonna move on? Like, are you giving yourself a deadline to like say, all right, cool, you feel me? I gave them opportunity to come back to the table. And he was like, nah, I'm not really tripping about it. You feel me? I'm just living life by my book. You feel me?
Living life by my book.
You feel me? Money. Like I don't know like what the next move is for Kross and like where he goes next, but I do feel like that there's an opportunity for WWE to do something here. I don't know if maybe they weren't impressed, or maybe they felt like the matches with AJ and the matches with Sami weren't dynamic enough to go through the whatever that they felt like they had to go through to deal with him and re-sign him based off of the idea that he just cut this promo after WrestleMania that like half the niggas back here didn't even know that he was cutting, and we don't know if it's a work or if it's a shoot. Like we just think that he's going off the rails. And he explained even that he had to explain that he had to pull Triple H aside after a production meeting and say, hey, this was a fucking work. You know what I'm saying?
Joking.
You feel me? But then he also said that at some point during contract negotiations, like they put like a point man between him and Hunter. So it's like, are they gonna just do that without Hunter saying, hey, I don't want to talk to this nigga? Or are they gonna do that because they feel like that's the best way and the most efficient way that they can get something done? I would say the latter, or the former, excuse me. I would say the former.
I think them niggas is looking at him like, dog, if you was to do all this and then leave, like it's not gonna, the internet's not real to us. You know what I'm saying? Like they say they're gonna not watch us every day. I don't think nobody's gonna be like, if Karrion doesn't get re-signed, we're not watching ever again. Like this is
they proved that countless times.
And
that's the thing. That's why I'll be looking at people who be like losing their mind. I'm like, you can't say you're not gonna watch. They're not gonna take you serious because every time y'all say that shit, y'all will be right back.
Bruh, the Vince McMahon, Janelle Grant shit dropped. It wasn't even that. My bad. It was the Ruth. What is her name? Ruth or Reba Chatterton, whatever her name.
Reba Chatterton lawsuit.
When that shit dropped and he stepped down and then was on SmackDown that night, the ratings went up. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yeah, people are gonna say that they're not gonna watch.
And the thank you Vince chants and all that type of stuff, and then the crowd, thank you Vince. Thank you, Vince. Like, bro, y'all.
That's why,
like we said earlier on the show, you think like a lot of niggas don't have backbones when it comes to any of this stuff.
That's why I say they have this unhealthy, toxic relationship with professional wrestling, and they need to free themselves.
The same niggas I was chanting "We won Kross" a couple years ago was like, "But you're nothing but interest and screaming."
You're an aura farmer. You just because I agree with them. The Final Testament stuff was horrible. Like the booking choices that Triple H gave him was kind of questionable, but also, and then the bell rung. And I'm pretty sure they was like, we're not happy with this.
But then, like I asked the question the other day on Twitter where I'm like, okay, like I understand, you feel me, that maybe he's not the best in the ring, but it's like I feel like every wrestling fan is a fan of somebody who has questionable skill level.
Hell yeah, niggas were fans of Hulk Hogan, and nigga was ass.
Right, but what's the big deal about Karrion Kross? Like, why is there so much pushback when it like he's trying to get his shit off and like people are like out there trying to root for him?
Real rap is because it's trendy to push back on shit. People love Kross. It's trendy to push back on this. People love Mello. It's trendy to push back on this. People hate Hulk Hogan. It's trendy to push. It's like it's trendy to just push back. None of these niggas really mean it. They just want to just push back just to feel something. They want to feel important in the conversation, even though they're not adding or subtracting to it. If they were to leave the conversation right now, nothing of substance will be lost. That's what's really happening. Because when I be reading the pushback on the Karrion Kross stuff, some of it be genuine, and other you can tell that they're reading from they're following a trend. Just their delivery is horrible.
What did Triple H say? Remember, he was like, we was talking on that shit. He was like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to send a tweet. I'm going to get on social media. I'm going to tweet my displeasure with the company. Like, blood, you're not going anywhere, blood. This is like the crack pipe, nigga. Like, you're not going anywhere. Especially if you spend all your time fucking shitting on AEW.
But
see, those are the ones that are doing the We Want Cross shit, the ones that have been shitting on AEW, but then they be like, yo, when they go to, what if it goes to AEW? You're not going to watch them over there. Nope. So you can't. You back yourself to that corner, big dog. So it's just niggas pretending to care about shit. Like, I want Cuz to do whatever he feel like he needs to do, man. That's the only thing I wish. I think he cool. I think he all right. I don't like that he don't do the little cross jack and choke like this nigga when he was choking niggas cup in his ear and shit. Like, yeah, nigga. Like, I like that shit. But that was the NXT, and they stripped all the good stuff of NXT from him and then gave him all the other stuff that they thought was good from NXT. Like, listen, grow your hair out, bro. We'll give you the entrance back, everything.
Yeah.
I mean, we want Cody worked. We want Truth worked to an extent. We want Mello. We want Cross. I guess the verdict is still out on those two.
Yeah.
We want Mello. It was like, hey, how about a tag team match with The Miz? You want that?
I'll give them a second to show me what they're gonna do with that. Because
like there's some pushback on that from Mello where he's like, oh hey, like I got a tag team match, and he didn't really give him a tag team match until like he saw Carmelo Hayes, and like he wants to keep him under his thumb. So I like you said, like I was joking, I'll give him a minute on that as well. But it's like, yeah, like y'all doing this like to try to appease people right now because you've seen like the online pushback because they did it with Karrion Kross until like the contract is up. So we'll see.
We'll give him a month like we did with the Cross shit.
Yeah, you feel me? Well, we'll give him a month to see if they got the vision. You feel me? To see if they got the vision. Here we are again with the vision. I just never.
Seth little group.
The Seth little group. You feel me? The Seth Riders. Talking about the Bronze and Cuz. You feel me? They laid out CM Punk. They laid out Jey Uso. They laid out LA Knight. And here we are with another match for Clash in Paris, where Seth Rollins has basically put himself in this position because Adam Pearce is like, yo, you think that you smart by doing what you're doing and you feel like your plan is working, but you're going to defend that title in a fatal four-way match against Punk, against Jey Uso, and against LA Knight at Clash in Paris. And it's just like, before we get into it, I just want to go down the line here. One word answer or just simple answer, like just one person answer. Who's taking the pin? Jizzle.
Yeah.
Ben, who's taking the pin?
My heart says Jey Uso, but it's LA Knight.
Gresh, who's taking the pin?
2 letters. 2 names. LA Knight. Yeah.
Damn, bro. So how do we feel about this? Is this where we feel like shit was going? Like, is anybody...
Why is Jey Uso there? Like, why? Like, what is the like? Where does he come from? I thought like the whole thing, like you get Roman Reigns in there, that made sense. But I guess if Roman doesn't want to do that match or whatever, he's like, yeah, I'm cool off it, or I don't want to be involved in anything like that. And they give
Roman's gonna be there.
Like, why not? Yeah, Roman. They'll probably do Roman versus Bronson Reed at that show. But I just think Jey Uso was out of left field. Like you could have accomplished this as like a triple threat without Jey Uso because of the little dynamic that LA Knight and CM Punk have right now, where it's like, okay, like They're telling each other like, yo, I respect you, but like I don't like you, bruh. Like I don't want to be involved with you. And this is a really like a storyline that could take off and that could develop into something. I feel like even in this Fatal 4-Way that it could develop into them having like a nice little rivalry or whatever, and putting like the stuff with CM Punk and Seth on the back burner if they want to save that for like a bigger pay-per-view or something like that. But I think like the dynamic that you could have gone with that triple threat is like, I think it would have been more interesting. I feel like Jey Uso was shoehorned into this moment.
Bro, let's put the picture back of Jey Uso real quick. Like why is he here? You see them glasses right there? You know how much some glasses cost? You know how many of these glasses that we sold today? We sold 462,000 this morning, nigga. You know them shirts? You know them shirts that we sold, nigga? You see them shirts, them Yeet shirts, nigga? Yeah, we sold 126,000 yesterday morning, nigga. That's why he's in the match. Yes, I'm going to be in the match. They're having this 4-way because they're in France, and that's what they like. Them niggas love them fucking little multi-people matches where somebody can lose.
Didn't he do like the entrance last year? And they were like, "Oh yeah, it's like the best entrance in wrestling history." Okay, all right, I forgot about that. It makes sense.
That's what I was alluding to. I was emotion when you was like, "Hey, why is he here?" I was like, 4 letters, 1 word. That's literally it. Just to do that. They want the visual of the crowd going crazy with the yeeting and all that stuff. But then screw that. I'm gonna change my mind. He gonna take the pen.
Money.
So, put the little thing on the screen again, like how loud the crowd is. They're gonna try to measure that shit, you feel me, and break a record.
Oh yeah, they're gonna be like, "Y'all niggas loud in here."
Wow. Like, this is crazy. American crowd would never. Okay.
Well, he's gonna come down that crowd. You know what I'm saying? He'll come through the crowd and he'll be pouring wine on them and shit. That shit's gonna be fucking insane. This is gonna be fucking insane, dog. The overseas crowd goes crazy for regular shit. Like, when that yeet shit come on, nigga, they can't wait. They're gonna do some shit like that.
Speaking of Clash in Paris, somebody that may or may not be there is Naomi. Apparently she's out with injury at this moment. Her match with Iyo Sky this past Monday on Raw was actually pulled from the show. And from what reports are saying over the last few days, that she may be out for an extended period of time. We don't really have an answer on what the injury is at present moment, but right now it looks like Naomi is out of action. So her match with Stephanie Vaquer at Clash in Paris may be in jeopardy. I don't want to speculate on anything, but I just hate to see her title run come to an end and at this moment, just based off of the work she's doing.
But not again. That's the first thing I thought was not again. I mean, her last little title run, when that one got cut short, and this one was going so good, I just hope she's like, whatever's going on, I hope she's okay. Like, I hope she's okay, and then I hope she can just jump right back into whatever what she had going after that, man. Because this is, I just hope she's all right, man. I hope this is a work more than that Cross shit.
Yeah. I mean, as far as Stephanie's match is concerned, they can always pivot her to Tiffany because they never specifically said, like they say, a title match. So if they just have to pivot, they can pivot.
Yeah. Oh man, if Stephanie takes that title match, then she's gonna Tiffy time definitely over. Because I thought Bianca was gonna end Tiffy time. Stephanie's gonna end that Tiffy time shit in a heartbeat.
But yeah, like I said on Tuesday, it's like all we can do is just send well wishes, thoughts, prayers, and just hope for the best as far as Naomi is concerned.
Yeah.
Why you use that picture? Mad as hell. Look at that. Right next to the drumstick.
You feel me? Because the drumstick, you feel me, is making
drumstick.
Yeah, drumstick. You feel me? Drumstick is crazy. You know what I'm talking about? Man. Shout out to Naomi. You feel me? T's and P's. You feel me? Whatever it is, you feel me? You got our support for sure. God.
Whatever happened, we agree with you.
Yeah, big facts. You know what I'm talking about? But I mean, and not to take it back to like the whole Seth Rollins thing and that match for the World Heavyweight title at Clash in Paris, but there was another moment on Raw where Sami Zayn had a conversation with Adam Pearce backstage. And he was like, yo, this was before he had the match with Rusev. And he was like, yo, I'm trying to get a title shot. What's good? And bro was like, I mean, we'll talk about it. You feel me? After this Rusev match, and we'll see what the fuck is up. You feel me? And then he booked the Fatal 4-Way. So like with Sammy feeling like he has some momentum and Sammy feeling like the latest matches with him beating Kross and him beating fucking Solo Sikoa, and then him beating Rusev by disqualification, that he feels like maybe a title shot is justified. And I don't know if the world title is justified after beating those types of people, but like
justified.
How does Sami Zayn react to Adam Pearce throwing not one, not two, but three people into a title match after he just asked when who the fuck is LA Knight beat outside? I mean, okay, LA Knight beat Seth Rollins, but this nigga's not even on Raw.
This brand split doesn't make any goddamn sense. In
you ain't supposed to be there. You don't even go there. Like, what the fuck?
You just tripped on Nick Aldis over the phone, trying to leave him a message, mad about the MFTs. You feel me? Bum rushing your show and beating this nigga up. You feel me? So,
you know how I said I stopped asking questions about the true shit now? I'm gonna stop asking questions about this goddamn brand split because that makes no fucking sense. Why is a SmackDown guy going after the world title, but you mad that the U.S. champion from SmackDown is invading your show?
But CM Punk just fought for both in the span of 3 months, nigga. For both belts, nigga. That shit means something to you niggas. But for the big dogs, nigga, we go where we want.
Punk said, second string niggas gotta get to the bench.
Nigga. We don't do that right here.
Invitational.
But he said he looked that nigga LA Knight right in the eyes and said, you should be saying thank you, Mr. Punk.
That was crazy. I was like, Mr. Punk is like diabolical.
He said, Mr. Punk. I'd have slapped the shit out of him as soon as he said that shit. Like, Mr. Punk, thank you. He said, yeah, because you almost got your fucking career ended. You know what I'm saying? When you got your head stomped into the goddamn concrete. So you were about to die, my friend. So you should be thanking me for that. That's number one. And I was like, well, thank you. Fuck you, though.
I wasn't done.
Say, okay? You'll tell me what to say. Yes, we will accept this match. Them niggas gonna be tag team champs in no time. Watch. And then the New Day really gonna be bad.
I hate it. I absolutely hate it. Why are they actually doing the tag team division is dead storyline when the tag team division is actually dead?
In the morning,
he learned from Vince, so that makes sense.
What the fuck are we doing? Like, I don't understand that. I really don't understand it. Whatever, it is what it is. But not only is there a fatal 4-way match for the World Heavyweight title at Clash in Paris. Maybe I'm speaking out of turn, but I feel like they're headed in the direction of maybe Cody versus Drew at that show, or maybe they'll save this for the September show. But this nigga Drew kicked the shit out of Cody and busted up the fucking table. And I thought that was a dope spot. But I'm also kind of wondering, when do they put Drew in position to where he's actually going to win something meaningful?
This might be it.
I'm
lying. I'm
like, you think they're gonna take the title?
Hell nah. I couldn't even keep a straight face too long. I ain't even give you time to take the picture off the screen for me to crack a smile.
You know how many bored at work t-shirts we sold this morning? 3.
Nobody. I mean, little TikTok, I'm saying, has been doing little numbers. Yeah, that's nice, but like,
Yeah, nah.
We just took the belt off the GOAT to give it back to him.
I feel like he's been doing really good work, and like the crowd is responsive, and they're putting him in position for these stories because they feel like they can rely on him, and he's knocking the shit out the park. But like, there's no opportunity for you to actually hold the championship, Drew. Sorry. Or there's no actual opportunity for us to like give you the ball and let you run with it. Like you're number 2.
You're my favorite number 2.
And all the shit that I have here, all right, you, sir, are my personal favorite shit. Because you are the shit.
Bro.
Want another sword?
I think they'll definitely. I can't say definitely because you look at how much work a guy like Kevin Owens has put in over the past however many years it's been since he held an actual like a world title or whatever. They're like they're not gonna reward you for like holding it down and like doing your job and like making the best out of whatever storyline because he was like one of the best parts of that Jelly Roll storyline and that match, and he did everything that he was supposed to do, and he was like the
pandemic, the thunder,
the pandemic, and everything like that. So they don't like a lot of times they're not going to reward you for a lot of the shit that you're doing. So I think if they do something with him, it'll probably be like maybe when Cody goes off to do something like film a movie or take a break or whatever, they might give him a shot or an opportunity like to hold the belt for a minute. But I wouldn't hold my breath on waiting for anything for Drew to have from that anything of significance like for the time being. But
like the movie that Cody's finna go film in like 3 weeks.
Yep.
No, nigga, I'm talking about maybe he gets off. Nah, bro. I'm not delusional enough to say like, okay, well, they will give it to him when he filmed the Street Fighter. Like, I think if they do put the belt on him, it'll be like some other movie or some other shit that he does. Because I think like this is like the tip of the iceberg for what they're gonna have for Cody as far as acting. Even if the Street Fighter movie isn't that good, there's still gonna be companies that reach out and movie studios that reach out and go, hey, you want to be in this? I mean, like.
At all.
He could always hang his hat on saying like Naked Gun was like received well by critics if he wants to, and if this movie ends up not being well received,
this is not going to be a good movie.
Oh,
if you're only going to be gone for 3 weeks, nigga, like yeah, we're gonna be done in a month, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we'll put that shit on Tubi. You feel me?
Shout out to Christian. Christian said Cody was good in the Naked Gun movie. Yeah, from the clips I saw, like it was pretty funny, and the movie has been. Yeah, he's in the movie. I think him and Liam Neeson have like direct contact or whatever. They have a little scene. From what I saw, it looked pretty funny. But that Street Fighter movie, I'm not looking for that to be anything more.
He was also good in Arrow, so I'm not saying he's gonna be horrible.
Yeah, the Arrow shit was cool. Like he was he a villain that couldn't feel pain or something like that? Yeah. I was like.
The wrestlers don't be the worst part of these movies. It's just it be the movie that be the worst part of the movie, and then that is making the best out of it.
Right. I ain't seen the Naked Gun. I'm probably not gonna watch that. So.
Have you watched like the older ones? Have you seen like the original ones?
I feel like I've seen like scenes and bits and pieces, and probably changed the channel.
That's the nigga that's never seen Rocky. If you've seen the Naked Gun.
Right. PJ, have you seen the Naked Gun movies?
Yeah. Yeah, I have.
Okay.
You know what I mean? If you knew, you know what I'm saying, wrestling fan, because niggas acting like I didn't know what the fucking Steiner math was. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not a wrestling fan. The Naked Gun movies was the premise for the 1994 SummerSlam.
You talking about that tweet where you put out, I'm like, nigga.
Dog.
You know you always got them whenever you put out a trending tweet, you always got that actually ass nigga who
you gotta Steiner math. Like, if you know what Steiner math is, like 98% of the niggas was like, yo, it's Steiner math, blood, laughing and shit. Like, yeah, I understand. It would be like them 2%, like, yo, blood, first off, you a bitch. And then second off, nigga, like, I know what the fuck Steiner math is, nigga. Yeah, Naked Gun was for the when there was Undertaker, when they were looking for the real Undertaker. Yeah. Who was doing that shit?
Oh, okay. That's what it was.
Yeah.
My bad.
It's really funny. It's like it's very like stupid like comedy like humor or whatever. Like the jokes are like very wacky shit. I mean, it's slapstick comedy, but I don't have anything to say about it. But
I don't watch it, yeah, man. Funny crack of humor.
It's weed comedy, basically. Like if you just baked out of your mind, you just
like it's like Airplane.
Yeah, like Monty Python. Nigga.
Nigga gonna
There
say
you go.
Oh, haven't seen Naked Gun? It's like Airplane. The movie was probably like 15 years before Naked Gun.
Yeah, it's in that genre of a comedy of just like it's just stupid comedy. Like the jokes are just like really just like out there shit, and it's funny.
Yeah, like Honey I Shrunk the Kids shit.
I challenge you
F words
to make a reference to something like outside of, I don't know, 85 and like before, and then also like that doesn't have to do with anime.
Yeah.
That eliminated all my puns.
Can't do it.
That eliminated all my puns. Goddamn.
Ben was like, if you seen Casablanca, you know what I'm saying? Humphrey Bogart, like,
you feel me?
We're good. I could talk to you about that.
If it's not,
I wrote a paper about Casablanca. So
if it's not some shit of like that, some Gone with the Wind shit, or some fucking like Airbender
racism,
or like fucking, or some shit like I like to sing about the like. How do you know about all of this shit, bro? Like,
about the sky or two and the feet or food.
I have old parents.
Like the singer. That rabbit was just like this. I'm about to get this nigga the money.
Cultured than a motherfucker. I swear to God, bro.
You got an old soul, man.
Yeah, bro. He said, bro, you feel me? I'm a different kind of light skin. You feel me? I'm different. I'm not like Drake.
Yeah, I'm cultured.
I hear some
like
niggas
about the Moona and the Juna and the Springer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That rabbit was like, "Oh, you won, nigga."
All right, let's close out. Anything else before we cut turf and exit stage left?
According to Sean Ross out Fightful Select, Tony Khan has just confirmed that AEW Collision's tapings tonight that Ace Austin is now All Elite.
Okay. Shout out to Ace Austin doing his motherfucking thing. You feel me? Nigga said I gotta spread my wings. You feel me? This TNA shit ain't bracking right. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. That's dope. I like Ace Austin. So I'm interested to see what they do with him, or you know what I'm saying, how he fits into the puzzle over there. That is Athena Elite Wrestling. You feel me?
You know what? I was going to say what I always said when new signings, but I'm going to be nice today.
Good luck.
I said I was going to give it 6 months before I said anything about how I feel about Speedball Mike Bailey, and we finna be coming up on that pretty soon. So I'll have a few words to share.
Same with Josh Alexander.
Same with Josh Alexander. Actually, yes, that was the other one. I was trying to think in my head. I'm like, there was somebody else who else.
Remember when I put it out? I was like, God damn, I forgot.
Yeah. Yes. We will have a conversation shortly about those two gentlemen in you know what I'm saying, where they fit in the total poll of Athena Elite Wrestling. You know what I'm talking about? But other than Ace Austin, you feel me, sliding over there to Daly's place, would that pretty much do it for us?
Mm-hmm. Walmart got a new employee. Got them a morning shift manager.
Who? You talking about Kross?
Nah, man, she gonna be the GM over there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
They signed him.
I thought you were talking about Kross.
Nigga, Tony Khan signing all the niggas that wear mouthpieces. Go ahead, big dog.
All right, man. Thank you. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Make sure y'all subscribe to the youtube.com/Public Enemies podcast. You feel me? If you're not tapped into the socials, Public Enemies HQ across the BitNord, you feel me? Beat us there. Don't meet us there. Y'all talking about. My name is Graham. Oh my God, Graham. You feel me? Just like words are spelled. You feel me? Yeah, pretty much like that. You feel me? Holla. That shit.
OMGG.
Yeah. Jizzle. You feel me? How you feeling?
I feel like you can follow me at _that's_me with 2 E's on the Twitter and then 3 E's on the Instagram. And I'm high as shit still. Oh, damn. Somebody else says something.
You find me on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok at _cinemas_.
Gresh?
Somebody else say something. God damn it. Fuck.
Look at me.
Yeah. You can follow me at it's Gresh. AO is Gresh everywhere else. Gresh Unleashed Pod every Tuesday. You know the deal. Whatever we talk about here, we don't talk about there, and vice versa. Because it's a family affair, regardless. Because hey, we the best thing since wrestling.
Once again, you guys have been amazing. Stay blessed. You feel me? Do y'all motherfucking thing. Stay saucy, stay dipped. Take care of yourselves and each other. We'll see y'all next week.
Sing about the moon.